So we got our circuit in the mail. Hopefully everything's routed properly. Let's take a look and see if we can solder these two parts on. So we're gonna solder the TPS7A05 and the MAX16054. I think this will be a good starting point for us. Now please forgive me, I'm new to the world of surface mounted soldering, so this is going to be a little bit rocky. I don't know why I put a 1K resistor on R1, but I might actually put a 100, just a 100 resistor, because that R1 isn't specified by anything. So I have this SMD assortment, size 603. It's a nice little book for people starting SMD work. I also bought a couple more resistor packs. So we actually are going to use some 4.7 microfarad capacitors that I have, and these are actually 805. Just because I use them so much for power regulators, I figured I'd just buy a whole slew of them. Now I need to bust out those components. So we're going to leave the BQ chip, and we're just going to use one of each of the other ones. So what we can do is we need to connect these two pins to this pin. So sometimes I like to use copper just because it's easy. Lay it across like that. So I'm going to wire this up to something so that way we can test it out. And yeah, should we look at our oscilloscope? So I don't know if you guys know this, but solid core wire for breadboard prototyping is pretty cool. I'm almost out of red. I have to buy some more of this, but I'm gonna pull some red and black, and we're gonna solder these on real quick. Nothing has shorted out so far. Now we can put the probe on the output. I'm not sure what I'm expecting to happen. Let's look at the schematic. I just mislabeled them. Well, there we go. So I figured out my circuit. So if I press this button, the thing should go, whoops, that's just because the connection's bad. Now I press it, it goes down. Press it, it goes up. You can see it slow, off, on, off, on. So I labeled the 5 volts because it reads 3V3, even though this says 5 volts. If you zoom in, which is ridiculous, it says 3V3. No, is it 5 volts? Is it 3V3? Well, this is a simple mistake, but luckily that was our mistake. So let's see that work. On, off, perfect. That's super sweet. Okay. So this part of our circuit works. I'm kind of excited. Now let's take a look at how horrible of a job I did with the other PCB where I tried to solder everything. We'll take a look at that. So I have a battery for this, and I'm gonna solder the 2 wires. And we'll plug it in momentarily. I'm pretty sure something is shorted, but yeah, you guys can just laugh at me at least. Let me see if I can clip on the bottom here. Minus, after the plus, and ooh. Yep, 0.5 amp, 0 volts. It's pulling a lot, and it audibly clicks. So something's definitely off. So yeah, I screwed up this board somehow. That was before I removed. That was even before I removed the resistor. So something is wrong with this charging circuit. So I think I'm going to try to see if one of my friends can help me. And I'm gonna give him a call. So I'm gonna put him on speaker.
The Google Fi wireless subscriber you have called is not a...